Tuesday night at Sherrerd Field, and a quick turnaround for the 11th-ranked Princeton Tigers. After Sunday's win against Monmouth, they welcome in the Manhattan Jaspers tonight on the Ivy League on ESPN. Ninth meeting between these two teams. It was Manhattan with the lead at halftime last year before the Tigers pulled away, but some different personnel this year. Connor Hapward, the senior, getting the start for the third straight game. That's what he did against Syracuse in the opener. That was his first career game. This is a Manhattan team that's gotten some pretty good goalie play over the last 5 or 6 seasons. And for the Tigers, Mike Gianforcaro took over as the starter. Game 6 last year, finished second in the nation in save percentages. We are underway here under the lights. Tuesday night lacrosse here in Princeton. Quick turnaround for the Tigers.
Going to the net right now.
Sets the high screen. Mackesy, time and space, turned aside by Hapward. His first save of the contest. Back down. Tigers showing some patience, and now Kabiri draws the pipe. Ball loose in front of the crease, and it'll be scooped up by the Jaspers. And they're working through Hapward, who we talked about. They had Brendan Krebs. He was the starter for 4 years, one of your former PLL teammates, and then last year through Mackesy, who's camped out on the wing. Here's Kabiri, short stick matchup for the freshman, number 3 recruit in the country, according to Inside Lacrosse. Mackesy sticks side high, saved by Connor Hapward. Third save of the night for the senior from Caldwell, New Jersey.
Yeah, great save. Way to stand tall.
4 goals. Here's a shot by Cameron, stick side, save Hapward, trying to clamp down on it behind the cage.
Still a great take by Cameron. I was just about to say I'd love to see him and Mackesy get involved a little
Here's
bit.
the freshman Cooper Miller, fires it in. Mackesy, a little bit of a changeup, and gets the friendly carrots. And the Tigers rip to the NCAA tournament for the 2nd straight year. Mackesy fires, kick save Hapward. Scramble for the ball in front, and the Manhattan netminders able to clamp down.
What a save by Hapward. It was an incredible move
out of the
by
box.
Mackesy.
Scored on that situation last time. Puts it on the right side. The cutter burns, and Hapward intercepts the pass.
Another great play.
You talked about quick hands.
Yeah.
Hapward harassed on the ride by. Early in the season, I feel like midfield for a lot of teams around the country, a little bit of a moving target. Shot whistled high out of the stick of Drew Heiner. Had a lane, didn't have an angle, being chased behind the cage by Marquez White, the senior. Gets the shot off, turned aside by Gianforcaro, and he dives and gets there first.
Gotta love the hustle from Gianforcaro there.
Great wherewithal between the pipes by the senior netminder against Providence, sparked by a 10-0 run. Tigers come out of the timeout, 10 seconds to go in the first half. Out in front, it's Barnes turned aside. 7th save in the first half by Hapward. They get it to Mackesy, and one more for good measure.
Hey there, it's Coach Damon. Real quick, if you're enjoying this save edit, I want to invite you to sign up for my weekly newsletter where I send out lacrosse goalie tips, tricks, drills, everything that I was working on during that week. It's absolutely free. Just go to laxgoalierat.com/email, enter your email, and you'll get the next newsletter. And while you're at it, be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube video so that you can be notified when the next save edits come out. Let's get back into it.
Here's Quinn Bowler, draws the double. Tigers press him out. Cutter out in front, bouncer by O'Connor, turned aside by Gianforcaro.
Great save.
Talked about it at halftime. Gianforcaro not really tested in the first half. Palumbo on the restart, over the top. Kabiri has his shot deflected, and it's scooped up by Hapward.
There's an incredible feed through from Palumbo.
Joseph Jungerkiss gets it right back into the offense. Here's Billings with the pole, turned aside, ball loose. Covered up by Hapward. Pace Billings got the Tigers on the scoreboard early on against Monmouth, and then a turnover in transition. Here's Kabiri. Nearly has his head taken off, loses the ball. Over to Burns. Burns, short stick matchup, turns the corner, tries to go high, and Hapward sniffs it out. Save number 10 for the senior from West Caldwell, New Jersey. Hatton goes right back on the attack. Time, space, but Gianforcaro atones for that mistake with a clean save.
Great save. I still like that possession.
Barnes getting harassed, somehow maintains the handle, fought his way through, passes it off. Mackesy, Kabiri, contact, tries to go low, stopped by Hapward. Princeton's been over to Dupree, gets the screen, draws the slide. Princeton recovers though. Here's Heiner, the shot blocked. And that grounder picked up by Gianforcaro and quickly home against the top 10 Cornell program. That's the 5-game stretch staring them down. See what Manhattan can do here with Gukwa. Tigers finally commit. He turns the corner, save Gianforcaro.
Pretty good action there.
Here's Gukwa. Draws the defender, sets up Shelko, bouncing shot, saved by Gianforcaro, some contact. The dive, let's see who they give it to. Good one in Matthew Scully. Here's Kabiri up top to Wade. Now Barnes puts it on the left side, and Hapward goes down to make the save.
Great ball movement by the Tigers, but an even better save by Hapward.
Not a group that's gotten out there in game action a ton. That's been the Tigers' run out there. Here's Jack Ringoffer.
Another great save by Hapward. He really has just...
Jack Ringoffer, and the shot comes in for Mize. Save made for the second straight season. 15-6. The final score here at Sherrerd Field. Tough with a quick turnaround, but we saw a lot of that depth in the midfield for the Tigers today, and some names that we haven't called a lot over the past couple of seasons. Princeton showing off the depth.
Yeah, I thought Princeton did a really good job. Some bright spots. Dunphy and Colombo, and then the 2 freshmen were sensational today.